It has been a game of telephone at Walt Disney World and Disneyland, and it's a game they want to end. The C-suite is now admitting, yep, we screwed up. We brought the real world into our fantasy land. Here's the article from MickeyVisit.com. Disney wants to reduce phone use that takes away from theme park experience, aka almost all of it. It says one of the most common complaints right now about the experience at Disneyland and Walt Disney World is the need to be on your cell phone while in the park. Guests need to use their cell phones to make Lightning Lane reservations, to access theme park wait times, plus use mobile order or manage dining reservations. The leader of the Disney theme parks, just acknowledged this issue and shared thoughts on how to balance this with the need for technology usage in the parks. Let's get into the details, including how Disney looks at whether it's acceptable to increase required phone usage. It's coming from the chairman of Disney Experiences. Here's what he has to say. No, that's Gordon Ramsay. Ignore that. Thomas over here is who we need to talk about. Thomas says, nope, we don't get what Thomas says in those paragraphs. Nope, don't get the wait. We do, finally, here it is. During this business update, Maslow, is that how I say the name, Culture? How do we say this guy's name? Is it Maslow? Culture? Buddy? Pal?
Yeah.
Principal Mazer. Just
how do we say this one, Culture?
I can't read it, so
let me see.
Mazloum. We're supposed to be experts in this area. I'm supposed to know this guy's name.
No, it's probably not Muslim.
Oh, come on, Ron. It's not. No.
Mauser?
We give up, folks. We give up.
I can't see it. So
Mazloum. We call him Mazloum. Commented on phone usage of the parks and the positive impacts of the technology to the need to listen to guest feedback. He explicitly said that they are actively working to reduce the amount of time that guests spend on their cell phones, and that he is personally always pushing for a reduction of tasks required on the phone. So there you go. They are admitting now that they've screwed up, and they have put people on their phones too much. This is we've talked about. Everything you do now has to be done on your phone, and when you get on that phone, what happens? Ron, as soon as you get on the phone, text messages from your boss, from work, from something going on in your hometown. You've got emails, all that opens back up to you, and suddenly you're taken out of the fantasy that is Disney. Yet, what do we have to do? Lightning lanes, dining reservations. Hey, how do I link up my pass with your pass? Oh no, the link's not working. We got to go to a Disney, assistance group right now to help us out. It doesn't work.
Also forces you to have an updated phone. If you don't have the latest phone, the technology doesn't work right. It sucks your battery power.
Oh my gosh, talk about the battery thing. Because you're bouncing from Wi-Fi spot to Wi-Fi spot, and it sucks the battery dry in record time. Talk about that for a minute, Ron.
Oh my gosh. I mean, so if I have learned that if I am, obviously if you're live streaming, you have to have extra battery power, because if live streaming, it'll go away in an hour, you're dead. If I'm doing a vlog, what I'll usually do is I have to put I'll put on airplane mode and then battery saver and all of that, make sure nothing else is running in the background. And then I can do my video and pictures and have some extra battery power. But you almost have to buy one of those $50 to $100 extra battery packs to always have that with you if you are having your cell phone in the park. Well, and you have to have your cell phone in the park. So I mean, it's like those fuel saver thing or whatever, the little fuel rod things that they sell in the parks, those are junk. They don't last more than an extra 15 minutes, and you can trade them for free. But the technology is just not there. They do need to get, they need to improve a lot of things. One of the things that I think Universal does well when it comes to their mobile ordering, you can actually sit down at your table at Universal, at a quick service restaurant, not even a full dining restaurant, and you can bring up the menu through a QR code on your phone, but that QR code knows what table you're at. So you order, you pay, and the food is brought to you. You don't even have to stand in a line. But with Disney technology, you can pre-order the food, but you still got to stand in a line and wait to get it at the mobile order window. And it's, I hope they are really doing something about this issue.
The other problem, MJ, is when things go wrong with technology, like if services online are not working right, or if there's an internet outage or whatever, chaos happens at the parks now because they don't really have a great backup plan. And if everything's on the phone, including like how you even order your food, then guess what? There's not a way to get you in there to get dining. And I've been there before when this has happened, and it's awful. It's like, I've been in Magic Kingdom before when online, the Disney app went down. Mm-hmm. There were like 2 restaurants that were open. They shut everything else down. People were having a hard time getting out. People were trying to get to the monorail. And it's like, we're creating all this chaos over phones? Seriously, over phones?
Try working in restaurants when that happens.
This is just human beings being destructive, right? We destruct ourselves, us humans. No, I mean, there's something nostalgic about walking into a theme park and grabbing a park map. And there's just the good old let's wait in line and order our food. They should make it, both technology and old school, because not everyone is on their phones. You got a lot of elderly people that don't want to download the app. They don't want to buy lightning lanes on there. They don't want a mobile order. And that's what I continue to call, that's your money. Those are the money spenders, because they have it. And you have to cater to that group of people as well. I get it. We live in a technology-based world. Yes. But it's just nice when you walk in, you grab a park map, you can walk up to someone and talk to them. Hey, we'd like to place our order. I do agree with you, Ron. I do like the fact that you could go and find a table, scan the QR code and put your order, and the food is brought to you, because we're capable of doing that, our family. But there's some other people that don't want to do that, and they should still be able to order their food just like everyone else and get the same speedy service, the same type of, whatever you want to call it, experience.
They do it. You can go up to the counter and do that as well, and then just let them know where you're sitting. But
the problem is that all of this was done in the pursuit of cost reductions, right? Mm-hmm. It didn't matter, from a technology standpoint or anything else. Nothing actually changed in how your park experience was, gonna flow, aside from the fact it was going to flow through your phone. And look, they track all your entitlements, whether it happens to be on a ticket, on a pass that you may have as a pass holder, or anything else. The entitlements will tell them everything that you've got, even if you've got the food plan. And, it'll also give them information on what room you're in, so they can deliver your merchandise to that room. And yet there's a lot of processes where they lose valuable time because, they're not employing the technology, but they're forcing you to do it so they can reduce staff. And that's backfired on them epically, as Ron pointed out, leading to, and I think Pro mentioned, leading to restaurant closures at a time when you should be, soaking the money out of the customers, and they're not. That was bad.
So there's another part of this, though, culture, and that is, not only is it cost savings for Disney, but they also want you on your phone using the app, because they want you to hold your phone out away from you and then scan it. And then they want you to be as separated as possible from the idea of money. Right? So this pursuit is all about, if I hand them cash at the register, I feel it. I know how much money I've spent. If I pull up my debit card and I pay with my debit card, it still flashes that number. But if I just turn my phone away from me and they scan it and that's it and it's over, then I lose that feeling of how much I'm spending, and I'm likely to overspend. And that's a win for them, right?
Well, again, look, you want to point the finger on who created that situation. It's in the 2 guys they hired as outside consultants from Campbell Media. It's Skaggs or Staggs, excuse me.
You did that on purpose, don't you?
I did. It's Staggs and Mayer. Right? Those were the guys that were in on that NGE, where they spent, whether they want to admit to it or not, $2 billion, which is $1 billion more than they ever were going to spend on a failed integration system with all of the different various technologies that still doesn't operate properly to this very day. They also, at the same time, outsourced their IT to India, destroying anything that was going to work here in the United States. There was a lot of disaster trying to offset costs for the future so they could, keep showing investors they were going to be infinitely profitable, which I'm going to tell you right now, they need to start setting expectations that the only time they're going to boost profits is when they increase space in these theme parks or create a whole new park.
Increase capacity.
Yeah, capacity is king. And again, they don't need to do it by taking away things, which is another problem that Disney's been exploring. Like the reason that the hub is so ugly now in Florida, you know, and is because they took out all those trees and all those planters and everything else so they could have a projection show on the castle instead of investing in fireworks. Again, cost reductions have punished Disney across the board. It doesn't matter where or what park it is. It has always been the Achilles heel of the current Iger mindset, which I think isn't reduced with Mr. Damaro.
But they know they have a problem. And Ron, I want to go to you on this one. Not only do they know they have a problem, but I'm always amazed when I'm sitting there watching people watch the fireworks or watch a parade or whatever they're doing. I'm amazed because instead of actually watching the fireworks, I think this speaks to a societal problem. Instead of watching the fireworks, what are they doing? They watch the parade or the fireworks on their phone. Hang on, folks, we'll play this. Look at all those phones. Look at all these people staring at their teeny weeny itsy bitsy phone as opposed to looking up at the actual fireworks.
Yeah.
And Ron, the more Disney encourages people to step away from their phone, the happier I think people will be, because they need to get out of this technological complacency where they just, this is their life now, and they need to look up.
I agree.
Well,
I want to say too that I think there was a time when they were considering getting rid of magic bands. I think it's good that they're keeping the magic bands.
I like the magic bands.
If you don't have your phone out and you're watching an evening spectacular show, the magic band actually plays along with it. The new ones do in the light show, which I actually think that's kind of a surprisingly cooler function than you would think it would. It makes you feel viscerally part of the show. Although the show, I wish they'd bring back Illuminations at Epcot for that show. But yeah, it is a major problem when you go see any nighttime spectacular and all you have is a whole bunch of phones out and everybody's staring at those screens. And there are other problems that distraction causes in a crowd like that. It causes people to get hurt, because there are unfortunately many incidences of people looking at their phones while they trip over some kid that's trying to sit on the ground or something like that. It definitely happens. And it becomes a danger, and it's another thing. They tried to integrate that into the experience at Galaxy's Edge and then call your phone a data pad instead of doing something with the lightsabers that they sell or some other way to actually interact with the area like they did with the wands at Diagon Alley and the other Harry Potter areas.
You're going to get me started on bubble wands, which drive me absolutely mad.
Oh, no.
Bubble wands.
Culture, just because you bought 100 bubble wands on eBay and then tried to sell them at the parks and got in trouble, you got to let it go, man. You got to, you knew better. You knew better.
I've never been a scalper. I've never done that stuff. No, I tend to give away my things. Like right now, like I have bags of bags. Like, and I'm talking high quality stuff like cruise line bags and other things.
You know who has bags of bags?
Scalpers,
Culture. Scalpers.
But I didn't buy them. I got all that crap for free. I have so much free crap. I got to give it away. So,
Mr. Tchotchke, we're going to call you Tchotchke Casino.
Tote bag from the
Don't
cruise
make
ship.
me go get them. It's really bad. I have a problem because I did so many Disney things for so many years. They just give you stuff. And
he's got an entire room, folks. It's called the Winnie the Pooh room. It's just 7 feet of stuffed poos.
That's
poked
hilarious.
Poos from floor to ceiling. I tell you, at Culture's house. Hey, MJ, I have a theory though, that even if people don't explicitly say it, they internally know it. I think people are looking to escape the real world, and when they're not on their phone at parks, unless it's taking a photo of their kids or something, I think people are much happier when they step out of that and into this world. Because honestly, if you want to see fireworks on your phone, just open it up on YouTube.
Yes,
if you want to see fireworks with your eyes, go to the theme park.
100%. We're so traditional. I mean, People get mad. Why didn't you take any pictures? You hardly have any pictures. And I'm like, because I'm in the moment when I go. I'm in the moment. I will soak it all in and just, I don't know what it is that people feel like they are. There was a podcast I watched the other day, and it was so right on with technology. How
on the WDW Pro channel. I'm kidding, MJ. I'm kidding.
No, you're fine. They're like this, and they're just, showing people what it looks like. Like, you feel like almost like people are like preying on their phones, right? Because they're so obsessed. It's become second nature to just be on your phone, and it's taking away time from family. It takes away the parents from the children. They're so distracted. And we have a policy in my house. There's no technology at the dining table. When it's time to eat, everything has to stop, and we are focused on our meal. We say grace. I don't understand what the obsession is. Like, I don't know. And you guys can kind of chime in on this, because I'm just wondering if it's a once in a lifetime vacation. Yes, you need to take the gimbal, take the GoPro, take everything, and yes, pictures, record, but don't live. How do you avoid living on the phone and knowing that you're not coming back ever again, or you'll be back in a couple of years? How do you balance that? I'm trying to figure out, how do you even find that balance, that healthy balance of, I'm on the ride with my kid and I'm enjoying the momentum, but at the same time, I want to record it, but I don't want my kid to feel like I'm not paying attention and I'm not in the moment, It's just, it's a bittersweet. I don't know how to explain it, but you got to find it. As a person, you should definitely look for that, and not just on vacation, in your home and your everyday habits as well. Just saying.
Now, Culture, what is it that you have over there? And I'll cover myself on this one. Culture, what do you...
Okay, this is one of two bags that I went and grabbed from the Disney room. So this is a Castaway Club cruise bag. That's this big old shopping bag full of bags.
I want one of those bags. I love
You have a bag of bags.
I do, literally. Here's another bag.
Cute.
It's another one of those shopping bags.
Do you know how many candy corn candies you could fit in those bags, Culture?
I've got, this is all stuff. This princess stuff on Disney, like the princess things.
I want that
bags that are not available anywhere else.
That $800 minimum microphone. I want you to smack that thing around a few more times while you open your bags.
Oh, okay. Look,
I know how much that microphone costs. Smack it some more, buddy.
No,
Can you do a giveaway, Culture? I will.
I'm gonna have to
put in a raffle ticket. I want all of those bags.
Look,
She's
here's another. This is a bag of D23 junk that I got.
Well, I don't want that one. I like the other ones.
It's like here's D23 official D23 ears right here.
If they were good, if D23 was good, I would wear them.
Hey, Culture, put them on. Put them on. Come on. Tell the truth. You've never worn. He can't hear me anymore. He's never worn these ears. Look at that. It's still got the tag on it. I knew it. Never has he ever worn the ears.
Oh my goodness.
Until now. All right, headphones back on, Culture. I know you can't hear me, but come on. What are you?
Oh wow.
We could see him just fine. He just wants to show off his fancy schmancy
really,
camera.
really good. It looks really good.
That's it. That's all we get. I'm so disappointed now.
I would sport those if D23 was not lying to us.
Did you all see how he did that hair move once he took the ears off? He's like Fabio. He literally fluffed his hair as he took the ears off.
I did see that. Mm-hmm. And he hit the mic again.
Wait, I have the other version of those same ears.
Those also have never been worn, correctly?
Yeah, none of these have. And then,
I know.
And then I have this version, which is various shades of blue. These is the Magic Blue Dream ears for Disney Minus. This is specifically for Disney Minus.
Sell those to the real fake wizard and put cancel on top.
That's a great idea, MJ.
Great idea.
Folks, here's bottom line. How did Culture arrive at all this stuff?
He's awesome.
Technology, bubble wands, and Disney apps, I guess, is the lesson here. Folks, spend your money on stuff you can actually use, not a bunch of ears that you'll never put on your head.
And we're free.
They were free?
I think you should raffle it out. Like do the spinning wheel or something.
You guys don't even know. I have so much stuff. I actually, Lorena Creole, you guys know who Lorena is. I owe her one of the Disney collection Barbies.
Oh.
Because I inherited all of those Disney Barbies from my mom.
Wow.
So I have
How many Barbies we talking, Culture?
So where do I
my
send my
mom's
address?
Barbies? I don't know.
The tote bag?
30,
I'd like the tote
35.
bag.
Oh,
If you got 30 or 35, we combine those with those 100 wands. We can walk up and down Main Street and really make some money.
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.